Like Genuine Parts, economy parts are manufactured in line with our strict quality assurance system, Formula Q, so there's no compromise on quality. The range was developed to provide a value-for-money source of parts for older Volkswagen Group cars and commercial vehicles. This means that customers with these vehicles don't have to rely on cheaper, less reliable generic parts to keep their beloved vehicles on the road. They offer a great value alternative to Genuine Parts, so customers don't have to sacrifice reliability or, crucially, on safety by buying cheaper non-Volkswagen Group parts. So Darren, obviously we've got some brake products here. Difference between the Genuine Parts and the economy parts, if you talk us through it if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, so looking at the discs then, this is our genuine part, this is our economy part. The main difference between the two is the actual material which is used on this braking part of the actual disc. So it's not going to be as hard wearing and it's not going to last as long as a genuine disc.
But it's obviously going to meet the safety standards and it's going to have a warranty as well, so it's still a really good alternative.
Yeah, it's still going to meet the same safety requirements as a genuine disc.
So when you look at the pads, for example, to someone like myself not really quite sure what I'm looking at, they look more or less the same, but clearly they must be different.
Yeah, the main difference is looking at the two. This is our genuine pad and this is our economy pad. The main difference is the actual friction material which is actually used. So in our economy pad, the friction material is not going to be as hard wearing and it's not going to last as long as what the genuine pad will do.
Still safe, but not going to be quite as durable. So yes, I suppose right. Not going to, therefore, from a cost point of view, although it's maybe cheaper in the first instance, it's going to need replacing more often.
Yeah.
So overall, I suppose it kind of balances out that way.
Yeah, certainly. And there's, just looking at the rear pads then, just a point to look at here is even though this is our economy range, okay, we still have all the associated parts we should expect to get from your genuine pads.
So these parts here are to do with helping to understand the wear level, is that right?
No, these are actually used for the pad to sit on and they slide up and down as the pad wears down.
Okay.
So these should be replaced every time the pads are replaced.
So obviously we've got a couple of exhaust systems to look at here, one a genuine part and one an economy part. Can you talk us through the difference in the materials that they're made out of, please?
Yeah, sure. So this is our genuine exhaust. This is made from our stainless steel, whereas our economy part is made from aluminized steel.
So what does that mean in terms of life expectancy for the two parts?
So our economy part has an expected lifespan of 4 years, whereas our genuine part, as we said, 8 to 10 years.
That's a big, big difference, isn't it? And I suppose you can see straight away where, in terms of replacement, what that's going to mean from a customer's point of view.
Yeah, another cost saving is actually the part numbers which they use. So they use less part numbers to actually produce our economy range of parts. That way then, this particular exhaust, for example, may fit on a different application of vehicles.
So, again, it's quantity, I suppose, isn't it? The more of them, then the more cost-effective it becomes. Yeah. They've also got the fitting kit here and the bracket kit. Explain that if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, so this is, again, from our economy range, so you can actually get a fitting kit as well.
And that presumably means that the quality, therefore, is still very, very high.
Yeah, that's it. So, you know, with this fitting kit, you know the exhaust is going to fit correctly first time and it's not going to fall off as you drive down the road.
Always an important thing.
Yeah.
So, obviously now we're looking at cabin filters. You can see straight away there's a difference in the packaging. Talk us through what the thinking behind that is.
Throughout the range, the first cost-effective thing that they do is get rid of the actual box. So instead of using the box, they're using a plastic bag. So that's throughout the range. So that's one of the features. So I'm just going to open this one up so we can have a little closer look. So one of the other design features is that this one actually has a lot stronger sidewalls to it. So it's a lot stiffer compared to our economy part, where this one's actually a lot softer. You can see it bends quite easy.
Yeah.
The purpose of that is that this is actually designed to fit left and right-hand drive vehicles, whereas this one is only designed to fit right-hand drive vehicles.
So again, it's a quantity thing, I suppose, is one of the ways that you see cost saving.
Yeah. Another point is that the pleats in here are actually slightly thicker and it has a larger carbon layer compared to the economy part.
Okay, so what would that mean to your customer then in terms of how the product
That's just
works.
going to mean it's not going to filter out as much as the pollutants as what the genuine part would.
Yeah, so I suppose straight away you can see where the customer might choose one over the other.
Yeah.
So obviously two batteries that seem relatively similar to look at, but I'm sure there is something quite different in terms of what an economy battery and a genuine battery is like. So tell us what the differences are.
Okay, so looking at the two batteries, this is our genuine battery and this one's our economy battery. The main differences is the materials which are used inside the battery to actually make it. So our economy battery will actually have less lead content than our genuine battery. But just a point to make a note that these economy batteries still have up to 20% more lead than some of our competitors' batteries, so it's still going to be a pretty good battery to use.
Yeah, it's still a good choice over and above those competitors.
Yeah.
So obviously looking at the two batteries and what you just explained, it's presumably going to have an effect on the life expectancy between the two.
Yeah, the life expectancy of our genuine battery is approximately 5 years, where our economy battery, you've got life expectancy of around about 4 years.
And in terms of warranty, how's that between the two?
Our economy part still comes with the same 3-year warranty.
But I guess the main thing from a customer's point of view is that the durability is reflected in the cost position of the two
Yeah,
batteries.
certainly. You know, although this is going to be a cheaper alternative, the quality is still there.
Which is, again, probably going to be better than some of the alternatives that are out there in the marketplace.
Yeah, certainly is.